Live our life with love. Okay, good. I love that. I really, really do. Hello and welcome to my new channel. Much as I would like a Pinterest worthy walk-in wardrobe, I am not in a position to have one in the immediate, or rather, not even at any point as long as we're living in this house. But there's always something I can do to feel better. Like drawer organizations. Nope, this is not what I am talking about. Not even close. I am the effortless curator. I love beautiful things. I love creating beautiful things. I love living a beautiful life. So let's start creating a beautiful drawer. This is my drawer that I open every single day. There are things in there I barely ever use that are very much in the way. There are things in there that I look for and can't find. There's things I use that should be there and aren't, and I have to keep remembering where on earth I've put them. So I'm giving it a makeover. I've already bought some of the things we'll be using, but I still have to buy the trays. The trickiest part has been to find the gold trays. They can't be too big, they can't be too small. They need to be exactly the right size to fit. I'd rather that they're not that expensive. No, this is too big. It can only be 10 centimeters or 10.4 centimeters at the most. So this is good. What does it say? Something life with love. Live our life with love. Okay, good. That's lovely. I love that. I really, really do. They're a bit on the expensive side, as I said, especially because I need two of them. But they'll be so gorgeous when I'm ready. This drawer is going to be fabulous. Like all my other drawers and cupboards and wardrobes are going to ask me to make them over to match this when I'm done. So go to cart. I think this is it. I think we've got to order one. I had some others here. I don't think they had anything written on them, and I love what that quote says. So yeah, I'm gonna go with these ones, however expensive they are. We have a slight problem because this really good boar bristle brush, which for sure needs to make it into the newly organized drawer, is actually longer. Right, how am I gonna do this with one hand? Okay, I can't. It's actually longer than the trays are going to be. So it's not gonna work to get two of them because I need enough space in the drawer for the brush, and there won't be any if I get two. So we're getting just one. And we're finally at the checkout. I added some more things which I needed, as well as other things for the same project. Also this cute bookmark with a cat that looks like my puppy. And anyways, so here we are finally. We're checking out. And let's hope they don't take long to arrive so that we can quickly upload this video for everyone to see. So, what happens while we wait? I'll show you my crazy way of designing things that should be creative and not matte based. So first off, I needed to order the definitive pieces for this drawer makeover. Then I browsed around, and before committing to buy anything else, I made a mood board to make sure that everything would fit into the color scheme properly. After that came the tricky part of trying to put everything together, like measurements wise, making sure everything would fit. That's when I realized I needed also the trays, which turned into one tray. And now we've got to the part where we're actually unpacking the stuff we received and seeing this makeover come to life. So the stuff we need all arrived even maybe as long as a month ago, but I've been so sick for so long and I couldn't continue this video. So here it is. This will be our drawer liner, which we need to cut to size. This is an absolutely gorgeous drawer organizer in a Chinese style. It's still wrapped, but we'll see it eventually out. And so this is the tray we took a while selecting. It's gorgeous too. It's like really wow for the price I paid, and I'm very happy with it. I wish I had space for two of it, but as we said when we were choosing it, when we were doing all that measuring stuff, yeah, it's live our life with love. It's gorgeous, totally gorgeous. And then we have also cutie and another small tray. And one final thing, which is really, this is also so beautiful. So this is to hold my ring that I love wearing a lot, but I didn't have anywhere safe to put it up to now. Yeah, okay, it should be in the middle, right? That, and maybe I can put, say, when I change my earrings, if I'm going out somewhere nice and I want to change my usual small studs, I can always put them here now. Usually they just run around somewhere and I'm scared that I'm gonna lose them. So yeah, that's it, and we can start on our project now. So I started off by cutting the drawer liner to size. Here it is, and it was so simple to cut. I mean, I'm not usually one to cut straight lines properly, but in this case I wasn't even sure if I've cut this side or the one at the back, because you know, it was so easy to cut it straight. It's like so smooth when you run your scissors across it. Next, I put the biggest of the organizers in place. Then I proceeded to fill up the different compartments, and this is going to the back of the drawer, so I made sure to put on the back side the things that I don't use so often. So I don't really use these and these, but I don't want to have them on hand just in case. And these are my spares. I have a few rubber bands that I wear when I plait my hair. They're those ones, but I have my spares here, just like I have the bigger rubber bands. These are clips that I might use more often, or when I do plait my hair. These are some of my very few makeup items, so I might use them more often, although I don't really wear makeup either. This is the famous brush, for which reason we did not get a second gold tray, because I wanted it to fit here and it doesn't fit in a tray. This is my other brush. So And then this is where I put the rest of my makeup. I don't have a lot of makeup, but what I do have, I love. So this also goes slightly to the back because I don't use that much compared to that. I want to have these on hand. We've got this. Okay, so let's put the frog on this side and this on this side to have a kind of balance with the greens and the gold. And then this is what we've seen before for my ring and earrings. And these are the things that are not going to be placed in containers but still need to go in here. So there's space for everything like this. To be honest, I did make one mistake, which I make very often with a lot of things, and that is I wanted it to look pretty. I chose the items that I would love to look at, but for example this, the compartments didn't really fit some of my things well, but thankfully the drawer is still going to close even like this. So it's not getting stuck from here, but it's just exactly the height not to get stuck. And yeah, well, I wanted that tray so much, I built all this around the fact that I wanted that tray. So sometimes we have to sacrifice to have something nice because things might not fit, and that's not good. But thankfully everything did fit. I did not remove anything from this drawer simply because it wouldn't fit. I literally put back all the things I had that I wanted to be in this drawer. And at this point it's been 5 weeks since I started filming this. First I needed to wait for the items to arrive, and then I was sick, and then I needed to find the time to film everything and even get it edited. But finally we're ready and you've seen the result. The whole scope of this project for me was that I love pretty things. It gives me this little joy to stumble on these sweet things throughout my day, and that is a drawer that I open daily. As you can see, my hairbrush is there, so I mean I brush my hair every day, so that's the first drawer usually I open up in the morning. And so this for me was a project made with love and not just for the influencer side of showing it on YouTube. I hope you enjoyed the process with me and that I will see you in the next one. So please do subscribe and like if you would like more content from me, as well as commenting below if there is anything in particular you would like me maybe to work on for future videos.